Hi, I'm Christy Harden and I am back. And if you've never seen me before, that makes zero sense to you. So let me explain. I have been eating raw vegan for over 8 years. And a couple of years ago, I was doing videos on that. I was doing some health coaching. I was running a group. I was teaching classes. I was really on it and doing a lot of sharing about my experience with being raw vegan and how to do that and my results from that. And I love doing that. And then I stopped. And one of the reasons for that was that I met and fell in love with the most amazing person for me. And if you know Kyle Cease, then you know all about him. But he's so perfect for me and he's so wonderful. And we are engaged and we moved in together and we decided to try to have a baby. He doesn't have any kids and I was ready to do that because here was the right person in my life. So after 3 weeks of trying, we conceived a baby. So we are now new parents of the most beautiful, amazing baby girl, Vivian. And so all of this has been new in the past 2 years for me. So I am really finding my footing again in so many ways in my life. Kyle and I always talk about how prior to each other, we were so good in our independence. Like I had my life wired. Like my food was easy. It was fast. I didn't think twice about it. I had my exercise wired. My sleep was like, everything was so well developed and practiced for a long time because I was single for a long time. Like before 2 years ago, I was living alone, living with my two dogs in my house, doing the most minimal footprint I could in a tiny place and just really perfecting all these little subtleties of my life. And then I fell in love with Kyle and my life completely changed. And I am really having to, I don't want to say relearn because I'm not trying to go back to something I was before, but I'm really having to create a new way of being in this totally new space I'm in. Because I kind of thought that I was going to be that eccentric old woman that ended up, living in a tiny house with chickens running all over the place and wearing weird hats and stuff. Like, I sort of thought that was going to be my life, and I was great with that. Like, that was cool. And then I fell in love with Kyle. And I just have this amazing new life, and I love it, and I love Kyle, and I love being a new mom again. My son is 29, so I'm really, really starting over in so many ways. And like I said, really needing to recreate ways of being in this new life. So we're, in a way, like 3 newborns in this house, really finding our way. So me coming back to doing videos about raw food is really part of that. Actually, Kyle is the one who really inspired me to start doing this again. I've also just been, recovering from giving birth and really trying to find like 2 minutes together to make a video. Like right now, the baby's asleep. I never stay up this late, but I just really am so excited about doing these videos. I'm so excited to share my experience about being raw vegan because I have had just a massive physical transformation, healings. It's supportive of consciousness, alignment with who I believe myself to be in this world. And I have so many things to share about. I love talking about being raw vegan. And like I said, Kyle really re-inspired me to start really talking about it again and sharing. And he said to me, you live this way and it's very obvious and easy to you and you don't see that there are people who are dying for this information, like literally dying because they're having such a poor health experience, or they have low energy, or any of these things. And all I can do is share from my own experience, but I can certainly share my before and my after and my continuing process with how to eat that way and why I do it and why I'm so excited about it and always love talking about it, and why I stay raw vegan for so long. Like, I never have an inclination to go back ever. This is just my life, and I love it, and I feel so amazing. And so, yeah, Kyle, was like, why aren't you sharing this stuff? You're like keeping it to yourself. It's really selfish. And I saw that. And I am now like really so excited to start making videos again. I have some great plans and things to share with you. So I'm going to be putting up twice weekly videos on YouTube, and hope you enjoy them. And I have a website. It's christyharden.com. There's a place there to put in comments, and I will do my best through my new mom duties to look at those comments and actually use them for deciding what kind of content I want to put up on videos. But I'm very excited, and thank you so much, everybody who's kind of been on this journey with me for so long. If you have been one of those, and if you're someone who's new, please subscribe. I would love to have you here with me. So thank you so much. I'm going to sign off and go to bed and get some really needed sleep. And I just wish you all well. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.